Right. The next way to do the 3D in Photoshop, and remember you can do them together in a file. You don't have to do them separate. Okay. I'll go ahead and do the using the Shapes tool, and I'm just going to start with a fresh file here. For this one, I use the New command, and you title it something like this: 3D underscore shape, and I'll okay that. And the Shapes tool is right down here. You can do this with, you can also do this with the Marquee tool, but there's a custom shape tool down here that you can use. You can use any of the presets, the polygon, the ellipse. Okay. One that maybe is a little more interesting is the custom shape tool. It pops up a little group of options up here at the top of the page, and if I want to do a talk bubble, a speech bubble, I could use that, or I could use any of these others here as well. Maybe try the light bulb. You can see how it works. It just drags out an image. If you want it to be expanded or condensed, you can do it without the Shift key. If you want to maintain the integrity of the original design, press the Shift key and you can get effects like this. That filled with gray because of the gray setting that I've got right there. Okay. Gray actually not a bad color to use for this. I'm going to take that now and just add my 3D. Go to my 3D functions up here. And for this, the extrusion works really good. And so I'm going to use the extrusion here. And you can see the beginning of the 3D here. And as I move it, you can see it that way. Pretty neat. Okay, you can change the over here in the properties panel. You can change the options that you see up here. There's several that you can try, and let's just see here what we get. You can zoom in, you can zoom out. Okay, that's under the perspective. And the I'm sorry, that's under the lens options here, and all the other things that we talked about from the other demonstration. You can click on the light source here and change the direction of the light. To see the image free from the other from all the grid and the construction, is just to click away. Okay, and just like before, if you want to change a background, you can paint on it. You can add a gradient. Let's see what the gradient looks like if I just drag this on here. That's kind of neat. Haven't been using the gradient tool much in this class. Use it quite a bit in the Illustrator class, but you can see kind of how that works. If you click those others here, the paint bucket, you could try just painting in a color. Maybe grab something from your swatches panel. See if I've got the swatches panel available here. Here we go, and click on a color. Maybe dump that in. Okay. Oh, it's responding to the gradient. Okay, so I may have to undo a couple of steps here. See if I can get a little better report on that. Okay, and it's on the wrong layer. Let's don't do that. Let's go to the background. There we go. It's kind of what I was trying to go for there. Okay. So you've got the image. Oh, and look, it did apply some of the purple there. Okay. Accident on that. There we go. And let's see if we can get it to go. There we go, with just the gray in the background. Okay, you got to be mindful of your layers as always here. You can see we can still isolate it from the background, do other things with it. You could bring in another image, put it in behind. Thing to do here, I think, is just experiment with it. As you click on the shape layer, if you go to the Move tool, you'll get back into wherever you left off with the lighting, To get out of that lighting mode, just click away. Check out the other options here that are in your 3D panel. Play with them. You can see other options here under the view, and let's see, depth. I think this affects the focus of it. I don't really see a whole lot changing there. Okay. There we go, a little softer. There we go, that looks pretty. Okay, changing the shadow there a little bit on it. Okay, you can, this is also, remember, you can render if you've got plenty of time. What I usually do is, as I do the rendering, I then just get up and go do something else while that's busy working. Now keep in mind, you could do image 3D and shape 3D all together if you like. You don't have to keep them separate like I've been doing here. Okay, just experiment with that. Try to do something with shapes. Try to do something with images. Try to do something with type, and we'll do the type next.